Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition featuring the Festering Skies DLC, as if you couldn't tell looking right in front of us at the Behemoth. We had a nice base defense last time, but now it's time to focus on a little air game here, and if we can take out this Behemoth, I think that will give us the remaining 2 disruption points that we need to drive this Behemoth back to the ocean. We're going to go with the air game. I also think if we took on these bases, these 2 corrupted havens, that would also give us enough to drive this thing back to the ocean. But we'll go with the air game. I want a little more practice, whatever, touchy-feely with the air game. And then when we're not so necessarily pressured or rushed, we'll go back and take on these 2 infested havens down here. So that's the plan ahead of us. One thing I do want to do first, and that is get back up here into the center by this base that we took over from the Pirate King. In fact, I renamed it Phoenix Pirate King, so I know where it is. But I want to, now that we have plentiful supplies, I just like having all of my bases with a med bay. I mean, we already have the living quarters, so let's just tack on the med bay. We're not quite repaired here on everything else, but we might as well get the med bay going while we have the ability to build it right there. Alright, now back to the air game. What we're going to do is we're going to take every vessel that we own. So this Tiamat's coming, the McKinley's coming down from up north, and our second Tiamat is now going to head over here. And I think what I'm going to do is all hands on deck. We're going to come up here to the Helios, what is it, the fried chicken and a tag-along up here. And we are going to bring those 2 down for a little air support backup also. So we have all hands on deck to try to drive this Behemoth back to the sea. That's how important I think it is. One thing we're going to do before we do that is we are going to, since we don't need them to be manned, we're going to go and empty them out to Phoenix, Canada, so they can heal. Not that anybody is drastically hurting right now, but we might as well get them 100%, because once we finish with this air battle, I'm planning to send the Helios back up there, and there's a lair and a nest we identified last time that we also want to deal with. So let's see, where's the other Helios? It's not the gift. There's the tag along. We'll just empty them all out. That way in case I get sloppy, you know, you don't have to worry about losing the soldiers on the thing either. And the Helios are lowest hit points of the vehicles, so maybe I'm just feeling maybe that's a safe. This is only my 2nd episode since back from vacation, since recovering from whatever kind of cold I had, but we're back and we're going to try and play it smart. Oh, the other thing we'll do is I have 2 promotions. Let's get down to do those. At least I thought the symbol must have disappeared, but it was my 2 snipers right here, Tony Shalhoub. And there we go. We have the ability, and we should have the points here. Yeah, we're going to do weak spots, so disabling a body part removes that part's armor automatically. And we're also going to give you onslaught. I just like the versatility that gives our team when we have that extra onslaught. The other thing I'm going to do is give you a little extra speed and a little stealth. Why not? Not that I'm focusing you on a stealth build, but never hurts. This is the speed more realistically that I'm looking for. And then we go over here to Alan Rickman, and you just have this 1 perk to pick up. Grenade range and speed. You know, I might as well pick that one up for speed also, and that's 2 speed. And that's actually, even if I never touch a grenade with you, Alan Rickman, speed is cheaper than I can build here if I want to pick two ticks of speed. So we're just going to pick the quarterback just for the speed, and we're going to pick the weak spot just because we can, and we're going to spend the rest that we can right there on willpower. So we got the quick aim abilities up there. So there we go. We're ready to go. We're ready to get things moving with the Helios teams now, or the Helios themselves. We're going to bring them down here towards the Behemoth. Come on, second Helios. Which one are you? The tag along or the fried chicken? There we go. The fried chicken. Let's get you moving. Alright, and we got some upgrades. Of course we have upgrades when we're just kind of flying around doing nothing. That's when the upgrades seem to happen. We have a Chiron Agni. We'll call her Agnes. What is her ability? Fireworms. So that's nothing really all that amazing, if you ask me. It is agile, can move around pretty fast. Nothing extremely fearsome there, although fireworms are a heck of a lot more of a pain than poison worms, that's for sure. This one also does fireworms, and it also is starting to gain those stomping abilities. Oh, the Pandoran Citadel. I'm waiting for the picture to pop up, and there is no picture. It's just the Pandoran Citadels are available now, so there's probably means there's one somewhere on the map. Since we aren't aware of it, it is somewhere on the map. We have some new Scyllas as a result, but these are base level Scyllas for the most part, so they aren't as scary as what we're facing in the other playthrough right now. Absolutely not as scary as the ones we're facing there. However, this little boy, acid explosion. So this one can churn through some armor if we allow it to explode, but we'll see if we can prevent those explosions from happening before the fact. All right. Let's keep everybody flying towards our target. It's attacking right now, this Synedrium base, and we do not like that. Let's keep everybody flying in there. So we got choices. Choices. And I guess we just get to start now, no matter what. We got visual guided things here, so that's good to avoid those shock damage. So we have the ability to evade those. We don't have so much ability to avoid the incendiary weapons. So we're going to focus everybody on the incendiary to start with. Try wearing those down first. So let's start that way. And they are heat guided. So actually the heat guided, one of us may have the countermeasures for that. But let's just get in there and engage and focus on what we need to for the first vessel. I do not expect to be able to take this thing out with one vessel. That's for dang sure. We'll both focus on one at a time. Okay, we're gonna get the first shot off. So the only good thing is we definitely outrange this thing. Let's hope we can do some damage because of that. Let's hope we can hit true and hit hard. Well, the first one hit true. Got a miss. But our second one came through. One more hit, and we're going to be in good shape. However, we're going to have to face a shot on their part also. Nah, they hit us. We're burning. That's not good. And we're going to refocus on the next burning weapon. We're going to be out of action pretty quickly. We have no more dodge available, and maybe if we're lucky, one more shot. No, we're gone. We're gone. Let's disengage. All right, one is going to retreat, but we're starting to weaken this thing down, and we got enough ships on the way that I think we'll be okay. Let's just hang in there. Now let's just bring in the second aircraft, the antivirus. What kind of weapons does this have? Maybe I don't want to do this. This one is pretty close range with ramming and that. Yeah, that's not the best one to bring in next, I don't think. That's a better one to bring in once it has a few less weapons, because we got to get up too close with that one. So let's just keep flying everybody in there for the moment. Now we have the option of the McKinley, and this can avoid infrared, the last of the fire weapons. So maybe we'll focus this guy on the close-up weapons then I think what we're going to do, because all the follow-up vessels, we don't want that damage over time. So we're going to still focus. We're going to still focus on the damage over time. Shock value can be a pain also, but we're going to focus on the fire damage over time, even though we can evade that better. Yeah, I'm still flip-flopping, trying to decide how I want to work this. Since I have the ability to evade, let's go against at least one of these weapons first. And then if we have the ability, we'll try to focus on the second fire weapon if we're able to destroy the first. So let's get in there and try it that way. We're going to both focus down here. See if we can't take it out and do some damage. And then we have the infrared countermeasures against these heat-guided weapons when they get close enough to us. Fire one. We're almost in range for our second shot. And the first one did hit. We're having some great accuracy with that first one. This one hasn't been as accurate in the last battle, but it is accurate here. Ah, and we miss our first miss with the missile. And we're going to get ready to try and evade, and it looks like we successfully evaded. Now we're going to come on and... I think what we're going to do is, yeah, we're going to take out that fire weapon. We're hanging tough so far, so let's just keep doing this. Uh-oh, we didn't evade, though. So now we're burning. So yeah, we definitely want to get rid of that fire flaming weapon. And we're going to have some shock value. It really is taking out our weapons. And we're missing. It would be nice to get off another shot. Well, we now have to disengage because our shots weren't hitting true enough. But we got the Helios coming on now. And that really hit us hard, so we're going to have to be real careful with the Helios. That shock weapon really packs a punch, as I'm learning now. But we've got one of each weapon, and this one is really weakened. So we're going to focus everything from the Helios here. Well, I guess the Anu aircraft will go first. It's not ideal to bring that one in now, but that's what we got, and that's what we're going to do. We'll go against the infrared. The only thing we have to help us is extra hull strength at this point. And unfortunately, they're going to get off some shots that we can't evade right off the bat with that last little bit, because that one missile of ours missed taking it out at the end of the last battle. Okay, we're both closing within range. It looks like he's going to beat us and get the first shot. Probably set us on fire, I imagine. And we are burning. And we have taken out his weapon. So let's pause real quick. See if we can't go against the shock weapon next. See if that's good enough or how quickly we're going to burn. Let's hope the extra hull slows down the burn, and a lot of misses on that one. Here we go for some close-up damage. We got to be ready to get out of here. Oh, we took that out big time. So once we did get up close, those weapons pack a punch. So that's a good thing to know, good thing to remember. We got 400 materials, 120 tech, and it looks like we picked up some kind of a missile here. So that's good. What we can immediately do is reverse course, because now disruption points 8 out of 8. The Behemoth should start going back to the sea, I would think. So let's fly our Helios back up here to pick up our teams that are getting healed as we flew down here for insurance. And it looks like we have a couple of explorations to get moving here. No, no, no. I don't want to move there. I want to click on... No, I want to click on you. Excuse me. Okay, we want to get over to the gift. And then click explore. Okay, Okay, we're back to there. We got everybody back up above, and one of our explorations has completed. Our operatives have set down in a small town. Most of the buildings have been destroyed in some sort of battle. However, one building remains intact. It looks like a museum. So let's go ahead and search this museum. Turns out this was an automotive museum, displaying some of the oldest cars and trucks that were invented at the start of the 20th century. After breaking in, our operatives have been through the galleries evaluating what we can take and use. In a way, it feels wrong, but if humanity is going to have a future, we need to make use of anything that we can. Some nice little pickup there. I don't think we have anything else in the south, so we're going to fly back to our base here. We're both back to the base there, and our other one down in the Indonesian realm have discovered the basement of brilliant ideas. Our operatives set down in a small town far from other population centers. A house-to-house search reveals one place with a trap door in the floor. There is an entire bunker under the house. Looks like someone was preparing for an apocalypse. Wouldn't it be nice if we have a fully supplied bunker? Let's find out. The bunker is fully functional and well stocked, but its single occupant seems to have perished from the effects of regularly ingesting bleach. Our best guess is that this was part of some kind of religious ritual. So we got good materials, a little bit of food, and we will take all of the above. And let's get flying back up here now. And what we're going to do is get back over here. The McKinley is hanging out here. In fact, oh, we got another flyer to worry about. Well, dang it. He's still roaming. He needs to... He looks like he's roaming out to sea. I hope he continues to roam out to sea, because disruption points are 8 out of 8. You should be going to sea, not letting off more vessels for me to have to worry about. Gosh, and oh man. You're going to come back here and damage another something or other here. So we're going to have to hold off on our attack up here and focus on the air game again. Gosh darn it. Watch the Lair grow into a citadel by the time we're able to get up there. That would be just horrendous. Now what have we got left? We got the McKinley that's hurting. So we got to get the McKinley repairing at the nearest base, which would be here. We've got another vessel, the antivirus, that needs to get repaired, because that is not a strong vessel at all. And we've got another. We just got to get repaired is what we've got to do with all our ships. So I guess that means rather than loading up the Helios teams like I was going to, we're going to get the fried chicken and the tag-along down here to do an air battle. I don't know if they'll have what it takes, just the two of them, to work on a Behemoth like this, but we're gonna give it a shot. And the tag-along. Let's fly down here also. And we are resting at base. That's what we want to do. We are resting at base. Let's get back over to the other side of the map. All my other ships that did battle are going to heal, and they are once again attacking this Synedium base. So let's get moving with our Helios to see if we can do some battle here. Alright, one has returned and we'll start repairing. Let's see what our options are for battle down here. Well, it's not quite there yet. So let's let it get there. Now they're both there. And we got to figure out how we want to do battle. And I did not equip, even though it got built, I did not put on the afterburner to this tag-along right here. Shame on the commander right now. What are we dealing with? What do we have to worry about here? Range is good on this one. Bio weapon damage over time. Range is decent on that one. And these are both... Range is good on all of these. I think I got to back off until I can get my other ships repaired, because these are not ideal with which to face these. Now I do have the advantage on one of them. I do have the ability to avoid 3 of the weapons with my afterburners. So maybe what I do is I focus that here, but I'm just afraid without enough follow-up that this thing will heal by the time I get the other ones repaired. So I think we're going to disengage. And not do battle right now. The tag-along will send nearby right here. Okay, they're both just disengaging on their own. I see how that works. We're going to get repaired up here. We're going to have to keep an eye on our Air Force so they can come back down as soon as they are repaired. And another pause in the action. Dang it. Okay, so we are not hurting our 2 Helios. We're okay with our 2 Helios. They're still at full strength. What I have to do, though, is get to a position. And which weapon was this one? Incinerator missiles. How cool is that? We can do our own incendiary damage on this one. What I'm going to do, though... I got to fly the tag-along back up to get equipped. And this thing may go to sea. It looks like the Behemoth is underwater, and so we just got to deal with this stupid flyer and get him under control. So which one is the tag-along? Oh, it's right here. It's highlighted. Let's get you back up to base so you can get equipped. A lot of wasted maneuvering right now, guys. A lot of wasted maneuvering. Okay, Air Force wise, we're going to get you equipped here. Tag along. And we're going to give you that one. And do we want to try the other? Now, the range on this one's 16. The range on that's 13. The range on that is 12. We'll just try it a little different this way and see how that goes. As far as accuracy, 80%, 65. So it's a much more accurate weapon, even though we give up a slight bit of distance. So we're going to try that. Now the tag-along is going to fly back down here for the moment.
Research complete.
And good news, advanced laser technology. So we've picked up a few things. Laser PDW and the laser ATs. That's really good. The turrets, the laser turrets. So we got some toys that give us... Definitely it's important now for us to get the proper technicians advanced. We got a couple in our original base that we're going to have to keep our eye on. We have some new research available also. The Thunderbolt, a powerful electro laser weapon developed by New Jericho experts and based on Synedrian technology. Let's put that in the queue. Looks like an aircraft weapon. And we are going to move it up after the Medusa is what I'm thinking. And we'll keep it in that order. Alright, we got our other ships coming down. Is any of the other Air Force vessels 100 full strength? Almost. Almost. In the bucket? Not almost. So let's start bringing the antivirus. I think 10 hit points and 20 hit points more or a little less are good enough to bring these back into action and not delay so this guy doesn't get away from us. So the McKinley and the antivirus are going to get flying right now. Okay, McKinley, get going. Antivirus, get going. And we're going to get ready to pop this guy in return. And as far as the Air Force, we just got to wait for a few more hit points on the bucket, and then we'll really be ready to take this guy out. Let's hope I'm not waiting too long. That's what we got to hope. Okay, Air Force wise, are we back up? No, that's not even quite enough time, so let's just keep it going.
Research complete.
All right, I think we have enough vessels down here to start with. We got 3, and with another one not too far away. I think we're going to start flying over here excuse me, with our ships. The tag-along. The fried chicken. And the antivirus. Let's retarget you over here. And then the McKinley is flying over too. Okay, we got enough over here. Let's do the intercept now and figure out how we want to start this. So I want somebody who can visually dodge. And that's you, fried chicken, and you, tag along. So either one can get this thing going. So let's start out with the tag along. Give it a go. We want to focus. I think we can dodge the visuals, so that's what we're going to try and do. And we're going to focus on the bio weapon for damage down below. All right, both armed and dangerous down here. Let's get this thing going. Unfortunately, he gets first shots at us. Fortunately, we have dodge abilities. We're going to activate at the last second. And we evaded. 4 of those 5 show that they would have hit. I don't have to on these, I don't think. Yeah, miss, 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 miss. I can't dodge that one, unfortunately. So we aren't actually effective in hitting the bio weapon very much, and we got to worry about bio weapon damage. Well, it seemed to help us a little bit there. A little more to go on the bio weapon damage. Uh-oh, and they missed. Okay, let's pause because the bio weapon is out. So we're going to go against we're going to try focusing on the next most dangerous weapon in his arsenal, right there. He is on fire, so until that fire is put out, we're going to continue doing some damage over time, just like he was doing on us, which the bio weapon has worn out. So let's hope we can keep this going. And we took out the bio weapon. Let's keep focusing down here. In fact, let's just do it this way, one on each, and keep the hits coming. We got one more evade, and we didn't evade in time, unfortunately. So one of our offensive weapons is now gone. We're probably going to have to disengage, I think, because we don't have any more dodge. And we don't want to get shot down. Okay, so we definitely weakened this guy up, so I guess I'm satisfied with the first round so far, except for I'm missing one of my dodge opportunities. Now we will go, well, let's take a look at the McKinley. Now, McKinley was what we'll do last in this sequence because we can dodge once again. Now it looks like, according to this, all his weapons because of the flame is out. So we're just let's get in there, engage, and just start firing away with our weapons. Boomity boom, and shoot this sucker down as quickly as possible because he's lifeless out there. In fact, let's speed this up since it's guaranteed for us. There we go. So all the current flyers are gone. We picked up another incendiary weapon, which is amazing. Gets good supplies and tech again. So we're happy. Gaining favor with Synedrian on that one by protecting their base.
Hi. We've been working together so well, I thought I'd send over a little gift. Just some new tech we've been working on here in the lab. New multi-mode fibers, quantum capacitors, self-sealing stem bolts, that sort of thing. Does that sound good?
Yeah, it sounds good. We'll accept.
Excellent! Honestly, I'm just excited to share this stuff. I spend so much time in the lab, it all becomes very abstract, you know? Just incrementing numbers, forgetting that there are real people out there whose lives are affected by the technologies we develop, even the simple ones. Anyway, I'll let you get back to saving the world.
All right, so we lose a little favor with our other two buddies, but for 220 tech, boy, that's worth it in my book any day. Okay, so we're at 1324 in tech. We actually have more tech than materials. That's just amazing, simply amazing. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get both. Well, one of them's gonna retreat, so let's let it retreat, and then we're gonna get our other ships flying and repaired as much as possible. What new research came available? Standard issue Manticore autocannon. Well, let's get looking at it. So we're actually getting our own weapons available to build. So those ones with the greenish tint down here, that seems to be the Phoenix Point weapons that we're bringing up. We won't manufacture any yet because we just got so many things up ahead. Although, over time of this air game, we got all our suits of armor just about all completed, except for the helmet here, and then we get into others. So yeah, actually, since I have the goods, let's go look at getting, I think another one I want to get. I want to get at least this thing started, and I want to get, where is it? This one, the Synedrian laser cannon. It reloads really fast, a 5-second cooldown. Doesn't the burst? There's the damage. Now it's showing damage. Before, that's really weird. Before, last episode when we were looking at this, it was not showing us damage. That's just bizarre. But let's get one built. In fact, was the other one wasn't showing damage either. Yeah, so maybe not all of them show damage. This one says ignores armor. Interesting. Unless that ignores armor number, the 120, is the damage that it gives. So, I got to learn how to read these things better. Here I was complaining that they didn't show damage, and maybe it does. The other things I want to look at, we got a couple of these Prometheus weapons now. I want to build one of these hibernation pods for a vessel that I may have that's not going to be immediately in the air game. Let's build a couple of these and see if they are worth it. Got to try new stuff just to see if it's worth it every now and then. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Originally, I would have liked to go after the Lair first to keep it from getting up to a citadel, and we still may get there in time. We're going to send both our Helios back to the base, pick up our individuals, go ahead and do the nest mission, which tends to be a little quicker since we've spent so much time in the air game. So let's just get this going. We'll just keep everybody flying. So this one retreated. Let's go get you. Excuse me. Let's go get you. Flying back up to the base. Let's go get our other one. Flying back up to the base. Not the tag along, but the fried chicken. So we can get this nest thing going. That is going to be our next mission. We also will have, what we can do is the McKinley is here, or should be here, nearby somewhere. We're going to get the McKinley flying up to the question mark it was originally going to get to a long time ago. We have some others. I know we have, the antivirus is going to do this exploration. And we have one more that can explore because it's now repaired, so that must be the bucket. And we're going to send the bucket down here. Okay, now we can get over to the gift in the Overwatch 2 and figure out where we want to send them, because they are 100% purely recovered, full strength, yada yada yada, and we need to get them moving and get them busy and get them active. So what we're going to do, where do I want to send them for starters? Let's send them north. We got a couple exploration sites. I see at least 3, possibly 4. In fact, what's this one? Exploration site Overcast. So yeah, we got some exploring to do up here. Maybe we'll find a mission we can do. Actually, we can always come over here for a mission. They paid off on good supplies since we aren't pressed for stuff right now. So let's just get these guys flying. There's the gift. I wish there was a way to sort that order so the two that are flying together would always be next to each other. There's something for a wish list.
Construction complete.
Alright, training facility at Phoenix, East Africa. So that's nice to have that. Let's get back over and keep sight on the Americas right now. Alright, we're going to pick up our team that's over here. It looks like some of those soldiers that are in a base have gotten a little promotion in our main East African base. But what we're going to do here, Sam Rockwell, we're going to get you into the fried chicken. Will Smith, fried chicken. Sigourney Weaver, fried chicken. Tony, fried chicken. And Alan Rickman, fried chicken. The rest are going to go into the tag-along, and we are going to head ourselves and worry about the promotions next episode, because I have a feeling this one is... The air game has taken more time than I expected, so let's get over here. Alright, let's cancel and get the other ship there, and we are ready. This is our actual battle for this one that doesn't take place in the air. Let's go see if we can knock out this Pandora nest. Post haste. We're not going to take the vehicle. We're going with all soldiers on this one. And let's go see and make sure they're looking okay and fully equipped. We may, and I'm not going to spend too much SP extra right now. We'll save it for promotions and other things down the road, because as long as we've got some basic, 12 or above kind of numbers here. And we seem to be fairly well equipped, so I'm not too concerned. I'm thinking we're going to be in good shape with this team going out. Now, do I want to pick up Master Marksman for you? We aren't carrying any special accuracy with a proficient weapon. So my accuracy, if there's no enemy, if we're 10 tiles away with even the machine gun, it would improve my accuracy by 30%. So maybe even though we haven't switched over to anything with any sniper abilities or sniper weapons, that might not still be a bad one to pick up. I just don't want to dip into the pool too much yet. So we're probably going to be picking that up for you soon, Robbie Zaso. And we'll hold off on that improvement also. So we're ready to go. Only items that we pick up can be taken out on this one. So if we see anything we want, we got to go pick it up. Let's get down there. We'll see you on the battlefield. All right, we see nothing right off the bat, although we kind of have an open area over in this direction. So that's where we're going to push forward as a team. Do I have... Yes, I do have an assault near the beginning. Sam Rockwell, do some scouting for us with a little dash, straightforward.
Crunch time.
And the straightforward dash did not prove super fruitful. So let's try one more dash. Is there some kind of cover we can maybe take? I'm thinking this might be some kind of appropriate cover. We're going to at least give it a shot. And we found an egg, so I'm thinking this is going to be where we got to get everybody moved towards, that we're going to have our first opportunity is over here. I have a feeling they may be wanting to charge us down this way. Well, we're all going to vacate the premises.
I was born ready.
And get moving in this direction, because I'm thinking our first hatching sentinel's over in this way, so we're going to commit, whoa, 100%. Oof. Sam, how'd you miss that egg? Come on, Sam. I think we'll just dash on these guys to save. And good, we aren't too close to the egg yet there on that one. We're gonna come right here. Nikolai. I think we're gonna be set up, and we don't see it yet, but you know it's gotta be back there. I just feel it in my bones. My bones that have been wrong many times, but I'm feeling it. We're gonna come right here with a sniper. And then we'll get our other two snipers up as close as we feel comfortable, I guess. So they can still help us out should we find something, maybe. Well, it's not cover, but it's only an egg. How afraid are we of something coming around the corner and shooting us? We'll give you a little cover, just play it safe. I think we got enough others forward that we can play it just a little safe. Let's do a little Overwatch.
They're not getting past me.
Ready, willing, and able.
Just in case they come for us in these directions. And Sam Rockwell, I think you can do a little Overwatch for us. I guess we're thinking they would come in this direction if they're going to come at us. Well, a little too much cover in the way, but uh-oh, they proved me wrong. This guy came up right behind us. Uh-oh. So fortunately, they were all moving up from out of distance, and especially this marksman. I love the way he just obliged and came in close for us and helped us out, in other words. What we may have to do here, it's only 200 hit points. I'm kind of thinking we can bring you right here and blast him in the back.
Be right there.
If we go in the legs, nah, even the legs isn't enough, huh? So let's just take down his shield so in case someone else from a weird angle can still maybe hit him for us.
Attack successful.
I wonder, maybe we can even our bash. Boy, the nerf to bash, it's good. It makes more sense to me not to have bash be so powerful. But look at that, even the bash. So I think we're going to go ahead and bash him just in case it's enough. Nah, I don't think it's going to be 10 left over, but we'll bash him anyway. Well, the good news is we dazed him. So that's not a bad play. And he's, one hit point away from having where he would have bled out. So we'll have to see. We could leave him if we needed to, potentially. Let's see. Do you have the marksman in sight? Apparently, if we zoom in, you do not have the marksman in sight. We are blocked by others. So I think it's only fair that we move some of the others out of the way. I think we'll just bring you over here, Robbie. Even though he's dazed, I don't want to risk him doing one swipe of some kind with his arm. We're going to bring you over here.
On my way.
Your bash is powerful enough to take him out. The other thing we're going to do is we'll hold off on the war cry. We may not even need it. We're going to do most of the shooting if we can at a distance. Let's quick aim. Yep, and I'm worried about him being able to disappear. So what we're going to do in case he does disappear, let's at least get rid of, I hope, the most damaging weapon he has. And by hitting the weapon and not him, I'm curious now. Does he have Pain Chameleon? Yeah, they usually do. So it was in our best interest to get the weapon out of the way first, since we couldn't hit Pain Chameleon. And I'm kind of holding off running these guys forward to hit the Pain Chameleon, because then we'll probably reveal the nest and then have to kill it. And we're slowly using some of our options.
What we can do.
gonna quick aim and see what your shots are. First of all, no, except we want to switch weapons. Let's go over here on this guy. I'm thinking regeneration torso. Let's just do the hit this way. And we'll follow up with our second quick aim. See if we can't finish him off. Alright, now, what is his threat without the weapon? Spawn Mist, Silent Echo, Pain Chameleon, and he doesn't have any damaging arms, apparently. But I'm still going to try and take him out, even though he might disappear on me. We have a chance for it. We'll try it. And we got his head, so he will disappear, but shouldn't be too much of a threat. So now I'm going to move forward and see if we can reveal the spawning sentinel. No. So I think that's a safe enough spot with which to take a shot. I really thought we'd see something by now. A hatching mist. We're going to take you, Tony Shalhoub. Take that out.
Hostile destroyed.
And I like the idea of getting you moved forward a little farther. And leaving it at that. Sigourney, I'm going to get aggressive with you moving forward a tiny bit.
Target located.
Aha, we found something. Oh. Oh, we found this guy. So guess what? You're gonna shotgun the guy.
Eyes peeled.
Apparently, okay, in the leg shot we can take him out. Let's get you into cover in case someone else comes wandering our way. And Robbie Zaso will move you forward the way we want to go. And let's see. Oh, can he? Whew. Couldn't quite swipe us. Well, let's see what your shot looks like, Nikolai, from up close. Is there a way to get around that shield? Well, there sure is, to get the pincer out of the way. But boy, his shield is magnificent, and his carapace with all that armor is magnificent. So that's really all we can do. My only concern is, what other options and abilities does he have? None. So there you go. We can just take him out with this shot right here. He no longer can do anything against us. Tough titties. Now let's move forward one more move with you. And we're still not seeing what we're expecting to see over here. Do you think it opens up back here? I don't get a sense that it really does. So we're going to keep pushing forward this way, and now I'm kind of feeling maybe it's over here. So let's get everybody else positioned to get over there. Sigourney, why don't you come over here and take a peek at what they dropped? Oh, we found it. But it doesn't know we're there yet, so we are in luck. So let's just pick this up. We can always get some scrap value for it at some point. Not preparing, we're good. Let's get everybody ready for next turn. We got one of our two things that we needed to find targeted, so that's good.
Standing by.
Sam Rockwell. Yeah, we'll bring you here. Kind of saving the will for when we really need it. Let's get some snipers over in this direction. Since this guy's harmless now, they haven't learned how to bash with their shields yet, so I'm not too concerned. And we got one spawning mist that we should be able to take out next turn, so that's cool.
Moving fast.
And what have we got? Will Smith, why don't we do a little Overwatch down here in case something comes wandering our way. We can do a little Tony Shalhoub. No, you won't do any, so let's just end your turn. Sigourney, we can Overwatch you off in this general direction. We'll keep it close just since it's the shotgun we're using. Nikolai, you're spent. Robbie will keep you. Well, yeah, just no, because all we're picking up is that thing, so we don't need to war cry. And Alan Rickman, we'll just do a little pistol whatnot over there. It's coming close. Can it swipe? I hope not. Whew. Alright, time to take out our first spawning sentinel. Nikolai, I'm going to see if you can do it in 2 shots is what we're going to see. Not quite. Doesn't look like you quite can do it in 2 shots. But you'll take your 2 shots.
In my sights.
And we'll finish it off with a little
Can't wait.
little Sigourney Weaver. How about that? Alright, 1 down, 1 to go.
Shot.
I think I'm going to spend the ammo, excuse me, over here. No. Okay, so that's why it aims way up there. So what maybe we will do is move the sniper ahead of us, or take the other shot. We'll give it a go on the pincer. Looks like we may have hit a lot of the shield and not much of the pincer, but that's okay. What we will do with you, Tony Shalhoub, is take some shots with you now. I think we're just gonna go for the will hit and take this guy out after all. Just get him out of the way. Robbie Zaso, I think we're going to bring you in for a nice close-up shot. How often do you get to shoot? Especially into the leg like that and just boom. Now we got to figure out where will the other one be. And if this is kind of the border over here. Wow, these things can be a total maze sometimes, can't they? I think we got to keep pushing forward this way, and something may loop around in that direction. I do not know for sure. Let's just get ourselves running and taking some peeks. Another egg. Well, we can move forward for the egg.
Be right there.
And we found the other one. Way over there. Well, at least we're far enough away.
I'm on the move.
We don't have to worry about it preparing this turn. We can get our other sniper over here to help us out. And we'll be able to take it out next turn. So this fortunately didn't lag on far too long like sometimes it can. Yeah, we'll just keep you there as is. I guess what we'll do is just cover the backside with some pistols.
I'll keep my eyes
Just
open.
in case, and let's see what develops. All right, let's go end it. It's time to end this one. This mission, along with the air game, needs to be over. So Sam Rockwell, hit the skinny hatching sentinel. Thank you, thank you. Now the wide and fat hatching sentinel. We almost did it in 2 shots, so we will give the final blast to you, Will Smith. fact, we can probably do it with our pistol.
Perfect shot.
All right, one level up. Will Smith up to level 6. So we're starting to get close to that level 7 team with the Helios teams. All right, we gain attitude all around, and that may be enough to get to our first level with the Disciples of Anu. Let's go find out.
Blessed are those who seek transformation. But to seek alone is not enough. Neither is to speak. For these were the ways of the false gods of old, who drowned in the flood that Anu commanded. To be initiated further into the sacred teachings of the Exalted, you must show that you will act on behalf of humanity. Not merely the humanity that was, but the humanity that will be.
All right, so let's continue.
There are some who still cling to the sins of the old world. Even now they are consumed by greed, thinking that if they hoard enough, they will survive the coming changes. These brigands have attacked many of our havens, and those of others also. Let the judgment of the dead god fall upon them.
All right, so we will go ahead for them to get to that first level and get on the way to the second level, which is where we want to get for all 3. And we got 2 down, 1 to go.
Let the pain they have visited upon others be returned unto them tenfold.
Alrighty then. So we're going to have to go see where the second initiation is. Let's replenish first. And second initiation. Oh, South America. So at least it looks like we have a path to get down there. But I think what we're going to do is see about going up here to the Lair next with the team that we have. And see if we can handle things that way. Anything else immediately pressing? Everybody else is on their way to exploration sites. I think we're fine there. I think that's the same case over with the Manticore teams. So let's just, since we're in good health, since we're in good health, and we got 1 promotion with Will Smith, who got promoted on that one. Let's just get that done. It's a weak spot, which disabling a body part also removes the armor. We're going to go ahead and pick that up. We haven't quite decided how I want to cross-class you yet. So briefly, what we're going to do is give you a couple more will points, though, on top of that. Any interesting recruits that have appeared? We got another technician and another heavy. Don't feel the need that we have to pick anybody up immediately. I'd rather hold off and really focus on finding ourselves some frenzy priests. That's really who I would like to add to some of our teams right now. So we'll hold off any more recruiting there. And what we'll do is we'll just end it. Next mission is more than likely going to be the Lair, unless some weird exploration kind of activity pops up. After we do the Lair, as long as we're in one piece, it might be a good time to jump on down to do the second initiation down here. And then we got a slew of missions in between also that we could do. So there's a lot of missions to keep us busy over here with the Helios team. Not quite as many yet over for the Manticore teams in the other side of the globe. But that can change in a heartbeat if the Behemoth ends up coming over in that area next time. So we'll find out. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. A lot of different things going on. And a few explorations shown in just for flavor. So a lot of different things happening. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the episode. And hope you're looking forward to the Lair as much as I am next time. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. I want to thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks so much.